We're live. Katherine Johnson, Scrum and Pair Hookup. Today is Tuesday, May 21st, 2019. Here with Mike, Sam, and I'm Matt. Ooh, beautiful. Nice map.
Sam. I don't know where that came from. Go
on. Sam, I think you're the first one. You want to go first?
Sure. Yes. So, yeah, I was out yesterday talking to the mayor's office and other people about trying to get other contract work set up. But the mayor's office, I've just been having some more texts, and they're like talking about a decision by as early as tomorrow. So, that's we are eagerly awaiting a decision there. So great. Other things are going on. Yeah. So this morning I've mainly been working on this is the KCSC, the PR for the GeoJSON, and trying to make that, just like work and play nicely. I think hopefully I've fixed the block. There's stuff to make all the tests pass and so on. So I mean, my plan is to continue to get that, hopefully get to the point that it can be, ready to merge in. I've got some other things going on. I have a couple of people from the meetup. So meetup folks have booked me for pairing this afternoon, and so I'll do a session with them. I don't think they've suggested anything, so I'll maybe try and drag them into doing this stuff with the GeoJSON. We'll see what happens there. Is that? Let's go a quick look at the calendar. I think that's all the. Yes, that's the plans there. So like ongoing talking to the GLA. Do I have other blocks? I say that there is this block for the topper JSON, but I think we've worked around it. There is more input from Heroku. I was trying out setting node end to production this morning, just sort of idly flapping at that. Heroku says they do have a sprockets expert who they're putting me in touch with to see if we can find out what's going on there. But yeah, I really want, particularly because I'm going to be off for some of my kids' holiday next week. My real goal is to get that. Well, I'm excited that I think with actually this map happens to be here. This is actually sort of the key elements that the client has demanded, so that it's now sort of, I'm starting to relax into its tidy up mode. So it's the key thing that I want to do is tidy up there. So, we can have basically give them the app and let them do their experiments with it. So, yeah, that's me. Mike, how about you? How are things going in your part of the world?
Yesterday, I think I did some. I moved some with my data structures course. I moved. I covered like 4 chapters, which was nice.
Oh, cool.
And yeah, and also we did some debugging with Matt on the. There's this blocker that I have with the working with the Redux on Symfonies. So yeah, I think I got the warning that we were getting Matt. There was a warning we were getting about field prop type invalid components supplied to root or something. I think I did upgrade the React router, DOM, and that went away, but still have the original error that we had. So yeah, and then yeah, did the Flask Python TDD mob. I don't know why I said TDD, but yeah, it should be Flask Python TDD mob. Yeah, and I think that was it for me yesterday. And then today I'll be doing the Rails 5 TDD, and then yeah, more on the data structures course, and try to figure out the issue with Redux on Symfonies. Yeah. think that's all I have on my plate. Yeah.
All right. Do you want to choose who goes next?
Yeah, I think I will choose March.
All right. Yeah, I mean, yesterday was like, yeah, I had the Scrum, and then, and as Mike said, we had the we did some debugging. Then I did some human connection pairing session with Robert, and also did DevOps stuff, which ended up like there was a bug on the, like, one of the tests was failing the deploy, so I had to do some debugging on that and come up with a solution and put in a PR. And then I saw that you had reviewed that, Sam. So I'm gonna go there and add some logging to it, and then hopefully that will be mergeable later today, so it can carry on with the deploy stuff. And also gonna do the Rails 5 TDD mob, and there's also a Rails pairing session later today. There's the Anvil meeting. Gonna do some human connection, and I think Sam, you and I talked about having a meeting today. I don't remember what time that was. What that was at. I woke up a little bit before the retrospective because I couldn't remember if it was we talked about doing it before or after, or
We didn't set a time.
Okay.
Well, we could do it after the Scrum if nothing else is blocking us. But
yeah. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's me for the day. Not really blocked by anything that I can think of. I mean, the deploy is blocked by that, by the build failing. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess like the PayPal thing is kind of like a little bit of a blocker, like I kind of like I need to be programming myself to like work toward to get the website one to serve the React front end, but I'm kind of like it feels like that PayPal one is like a really big one that would be nice to kind of close out before moving on to other things. Because I kind of like I just left it like abandoned there for a while, saying like, oh, well, we have time, the front end's not even ready, and it's not like blocking the PayPal. It is still working on the in the Rails thing. It's just a different implementation. So yeah. So I need blocking as the website went back in general. Really. But, yes. Mike, are you taking notes as well?
Nope.
Sounds like you're busily banging about there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. That's me.
yes. All right. So I think we are in the after Scrum. Yeah. So yeah, I just stupidly added TuppleJSON back in for what I'm trying to. I keep the build keeps failing for me. In okay, gosh. But yeah, so they're well. So I guess Mike, you've got this. I guess the block is there. I mean, I should go and look at this thing for you, Matt. Should we look at either of these in the Scrum now, or are they best dealt with only after Scrum? Sorry, are they best dealt with separately?
I mean, I think it could be either or. I think maybe it depends on the day and what else we have to do and different things like that. I mean, the Redux block. I was hoping Mike just came to the answer of it. But I don't know. Yeah, I mean, we could have a look at it together. I'm not out of ideas, but I'm maybe in a position where I kind of like similar to the other blocker that we got through last week, Mike, where I might need to pull it down locally and see if it's even like behaving in the same way for me locally, and then just do Googling for the error message and try to find out, try to just go reading through Stack Overflow. That's kind of where I'm at on that. But
Yep.
I guess you have been doing some of that already.
Yeah.
and haven't come to a clear answer.
Yeah. So yeah, I think maybe it's best if I just push it up and yeah, because I also did not send it out as we discussed yesterday, because I was to send it to the Phoenix One channel.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe it's on me to send it out and see if someone else can. Yeah.
I mean, I think that would be helpful. But like also like I'm okay to continue helping you debug it. I just maybe I don't know if the after Scrum would be a great, because it certainly seems like one that I might need to like say, you know, let's have this block of 1 hour, and I'll go down and do some driving, and you can help in the background with like Googling and different things like that, and try to see if an hour, because we spent about almost an hour on it yesterday, and I think we definitely, I'm understanding more of where the issue lies now than I did when we started, obviously. So yeah, I don't know, Sam, like, you know, it's a bit of a, you know, I think maybe you would be the key to figuring it out. But it's one of those things that I don't know. I think it's not something obvious, although a different pair of eyes. Sometimes, you know, sometimes it is obvious.
Yeah. I mean, I think if we're thinking about the priorities of different things, like I mean, if it's a really quick thing to explain, you know, then I'm interested to hear about it. I mean, there was like, I'm just in the background, I'm looking at the PayPal one there, Matt. Talk about briefly. There's also wanting to work out our plan for June, and then, you know, we've got other things which are paying projects that are kind of, you know, like need to be wrapped up. So I mean, I guess the question for you, Mike, is, are you in a good place at the moment? Like you made some progress independently. Like, have you got avenues to explore now that you're comfortable with, or are you feeling like hopelessly stuck?
Yeah, I can keep digging on it. Yes. Yeah.
And it's
and maybe.
Oh, go on.
Yeah, because right now I think I haven't written down whatever I have tried. Like, I think it will spend time explaining it to guys, so maybe I should go ahead and write it down so that guys can be aware. So if maybe tomorrow I'm not able to fix it, guys will be in a position to just dive in.
Yeah. I don't know if I may have misheard, but if you mentioned Stack Overflow, I mean, this is, you know, when I get stuck on something, I'm a big fan of writing it up on Stack Overflow and then getting friends and associates to upvote it, so I get an even higher Stack Overflow score. Even if I'm ultimately going to fix it myself, then I can give myself like extra points on the Stack Overflow game of life by answering my own question. So I think this is great. You know, I'd strongly encourage that. You know, obviously not everyone wants to do it. Stack Overflow if you just want to write it down, but I think writing the things out is a great thing generally.
Yeah.
So I guess so. I was like the thing I was going to ask, Matt, which you may have already thought of, and is now I've lost the tab where I had it. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I mean, you were doing the cucumber thing that we talked about. Reading, you were saying like you're simulating it, and you expected that it was going to hit a particular endpoint, and then it didn't.
Yeah. Like
go on.
Like doing a GET request to the endpoint, it hits like the PayPal agreement controller create method, and then as part of that it like redirects to the other endpoint, which is in the subscriptions controller.
Yes, like, and so if we look at this here now, apply and reload. Yes, go on, I'll just put it so it's easier to see. And which file? So sorry, did you say subscriptions controller? Sorry, just
it
say
starts
that.
In the PayPal agreement controller.
So it starts. There's a GET request to the PayPal agreement controller. Yeah.
Yeah, and that hits the create, and then what it does is it executes the agreement, and then it redirects to the subscriptions PayPal redirect path, and that redirection is not I think is not happening because like when I put in binding.pry in the subscriptions create method, it doesn't stop, and it also doesn't like send out an email.
Right. Yes.
So I don't know if there's something about redirects, like I don't know. I mean, I know that if you do a GET request directly to the subscriptions PayPal redirect path, like then it sends out the email because that's how it was working. That's how I adapted it to work before. But then it skips this critical path, which is like creating the agreement, you know?
Right. So the Cucumber is simulating hitting this thing with a GET.
Correct.
And it's coming in, and we know that it's getting here. Yeah, and I'm just sort of seeing this with it. So what we've got set up is it's going to. The idea is that then redirect. Yeah. So, and yeah, Capybara should be able to. If you visit something, I would have thought that it should be able to handle. Right, but is this one of these things where we can't use Capybara and we're using? Like, I think we're not using visit. We're using kind of GET. Is that right?
Yeah, we are using GET. Yeah.
So I wonder if, yeah, that might be the problem. Like, and actually, if it is a GET and not a post, you could use visit here.
Okay, I'll try that.
That might fix it.
Okay, I'll try that.
Because
it's successfully creating the agreement. So we that's what Mike and I were able to do together is get that all working out and have the VCRs, and we learned about like filtering sensitive data and stuff. It's good session, but that's where we got blocked.
Yes, and I might be completely off base, but I'm just in my mind I'm thinking about the difference between, because I think the GET thing is part of RSpec itself, and it's a very low level thing that doesn't necessarily follow redirects, whereas the visit as Capybara, and we had to use like post previously because I think what Capybara doesn't support when you do visit, it doesn't support just hitting endpoints with posts. But if it ends up being a GET, then visit and potentially putting the, if you need to supply parameters, just putting them as question mark key value, what have you, might work. So anyway.
Yeah, cool. I'll try that.
Okay. Well, good. That's well, fingers crossed that's helpful. Because I was having this different drink, I didn't have my usual mid-morning snack, and I'm now desperately in need of my bagel. So I'm gonna do that. But should we we could conceivably set a time for talking more about the June plan. I guess you guys have got the Rails. Am I right that the Rails TD is another hour until the Rails TD?
Correct.
Do you want to talk in half an hour, Matt?
Sounds good. Yeah.
Let's have a chat in half an hour, and then that gives me a chance to eat, and maybe you a chance to eat as well, and then.
Cool. Sounds good.
All right. Good scrum. Okay. Thanks, guys.
Bye. Thank you.